The warm Tennessee air at our Nashville estate on that humid July evening carried the sweet hum of honeysuckle and the bitter sting of hidden insolvency, a scent that clung to the sprawling colonial mansion's wraparound porch like a lien on a stolen pension, to tourists strumming guitars on nearby Music Row. It might have been just the tang of barbecue smoke, but I, Elena Brooks, perched on a creaking veranda rocker under the glow of string lights, felt dread tighten my chest, watching my daughter Harper, 29, hustle like a fading melody, refilling her husband Owen's whiskey and his father Earl's. Her forced smile at their boasts of music royalty riches too strained, too desperate, a plea for approval from men who dangled it like a bad contract. The mansion, with its oak-paneled halls, chandelier-lit foyer, and bay windows overlooking a lazy backyard creek, screamed old Southern wealth. But it hid a pension fund bled dry by embezzlement, its manicured lawn as hollow as their promises of security. I came only for Harper, who'd call each visit, her blue eyes pleading, "Mom, come, they honor family ties. It's vital." But I knew it was her lifeline. She clung to the dream of a stable retirement since she was a girl, counting her lemonade stand earnings in our old Franklin cottage. Staring at Earl's sly grin, his gray mustache twitching like a conman's tell, and Owen's greedy hazel eyes, always scanning like a producer chasing royalties, I saw a polished facade over a scam's rot. Earl and Owen had been sipping bourbon all evening, their good old boy charm souring into cunning jabs about dodging audits, their gestures expansive, exuding the untouchable arrogance of pension managers who'd skirted every regulator. Why's our retiree Rose so wilted over fees? Earl bellowed, eyeing Harper in her sundress, pension funds tanking amid whispers of fraud. Our nest eggs gone. Harper trembled, her voice breaking like a cracked guitar string, her fingers twisting her necklace. Gone? Owen taunted, mimicking his father's drawl with a sneer that chilled me. We compounded through crashes you millennials fret over pennies. A damp fear gripped me, heavier than the humid air, their words landing like a withdrawal penalty notice. Ease up, I said, my voice cutting through the veranda's warmth, feeling out of place in this opulent sprawl, like a whistleblower in a record label's boardroom. Owen shot me a glare, his contempt for meddling in-laws flashing. Calm down, Mom. Just fun talk, right, darlin'? He winked at Harper, who nodded swiftly, her lips quivering. Yeah, Mom, it's fine. But it wasn't. I caught their glance, thief-like, colluding, like crooks eyeing a mark. Let's audit her endurance. Earl stood, his shadow looming like a deficit. Owen, help. Time for a reality rinse. No! I surged, heart pounding like a drum solo. Earl, stop, you're crooked. They ignored me, seizing Harper's arms, her gasp fracturing into a shaky laugh. Stop, not funny. But she didn't fight hard, always deferring, craving their approval. They dragged her across the lawn to the creek, its murky waters glinting under the moon. I chased, my sandals slipping on dewy grass, pleading, "You're scaring her, let go!" At the creek's edge, the water looked dark, unforgiving, a trap like their drained funds. Prove your worth, Rose, Owen sneered. No, please. Harper's voice broke. I lunged, fingers grazing Owen's shirt, but he shoved me back, my knees hitting damp earth. They pushed, splash, bubbles, silence. Laughter erupted. Wake up, Dip! Earl chuckled, but Harper didn't surface. Gasp, bloodied temple, eyes vacant, sinking. I screamed, Help! She's hurt. Theatrics, Owen mocked. Fine, Earl to their truck. Home soon, Mom, no drama. Tires roared, dust flying. Panic turned to resolve. A kayaker on the creek heard, paddled over, hauled her limp body out, starting CPR. Owen her pulse faint, hypothermia trauma. Ambulance wailed. I held her hand. Memories flooding. Harper's prom glow, wedding faith in Owen. I'd ignored red flags for her security. No more. I dialed my cousin Vic, ex-IRS pension pro. They're home. Dig. Hospital, Owen texted. Foolery? Alive, barely. Stay away. Roses arrived. Mom's theatrics won't deplete us. Toss, allergic. ICU vigil, Harper stirred. He call? Yes, theatrics me. Tear, silence damning. Vic. Earl's colleague drowned 12 years ago, flagging embezzlement. Auditor bribed. Daughter's records showed DOJ plans. Dead in crash. Now? Expose? Days of care, Harper mute. Owen ghosted, expecting yield. Vic's expose. Sunken pensions, Nashville fraud. Viral. Ex-Tennessean. Office break-in confirmed threats. Arrests, assault, murder reopened. Month later, we packed. Divorce filed. Where? Harper's eyes bright. Franklin Cottage, ours again. Her smile free. We drove. History fading. Justice. Harper safe. Dreams restored. A mother's call drained their scam.